Okay, so we are in your sub-account settings and then business profile at the top. And we're going to work through some of the things that exist in the business profile that you need to be setting up when you first get started with your GHL account. So first of all, in this top section, these are all your business details in both sides. Make sure you upload a business logo. If you've got one here, that will appear on things like invoices, anywhere where you want to toggle your business logo in, receipts as well. You have got space for your business name, email, phone number, and over here on the right, all of your address details as well. All of those things are important for things like invoices and receipts. So make sure you fill those in full if you can. Really important here on the left-hand side is the branded domain. So you will connect a subdomain in here, and this is used for anywhere where documents are sent from the system. So again, invoices and receipts, but also if you're using documents and contracts, for your form links, for your calendar share links as well. So connect a domain in your branded domain here. Over here on the right hand side, you will set your home time zone as well and the language of your platform. And on the left, business currency is another one that's important here. This will determine the currency that you use across all touch points that you use it. So things like your products and payments, checkouts, invoices, and so on. Each time you update a field in here, make sure you click update information so that that's saved as you go. There are more fields down here that hold various types of business information that you may or may not want to update, but general settings is the bit that I really wanted to cover today. So there are various settings in here that can be really useful to know as you're setting up your system. You can have settings in here about opportunities and whether a contact in your system can have more than one entry in the pipeline. So that sits within opportunity settings, and there's a separate link to find that here. You can choose whether to merge Facebook contacts that come in by name. So if you're bringing in incoming DMs from your Facebook Messenger, if you have this checked, they will merge with existing contacts that you already have in your system, as long as there's an exact match for the name there. So if you've already got someone on your mailing list with that name and they contact you via Facebook, it will merge based on the name there. Disable contact time zone. If you have customers and clients who are outside of your home time zone that you've set, it's worth having this switched off. That means that if someone books an appointment with you through a calendar, they will view the calendar availability in their own time zone, not in yours. So I would leave this unchecked, but you can disable that and keep everything in your own time zone if you would like to. Verify email address is another one to be aware of in here. There is a charge to verify email addresses. So you can turn this on, and it means that the system will verify that an email address is valid before it sends the first email. As I say, there is a small charge per email, so you may want to leave this switched on to avoid any extra charges. And then another super important one here is this final checkbox at the end, which is switched on by default, which is about making your emails compliant by adding an unsubscribe link in your email. So we want this checked on so that every time an email goes out from the system, it will include that unsubscribe link, especially if you're in the UK, to make sure that you meet GDPR regulations. To change the message that's added, you can hit customize in the bottom right here, and you can update the message that goes on the bottom of your email. You just need to include this tag here, which is / unsubscribe * / and that is the bit that will put that unsubscribe link in. Finally, there are some settings at the bottom about duplication of contacts and whether you allow duplicate contacts in your account. Usually you would want contacts to be merged, or a new maybe form submission or contact coming in. You would want the system to be able to find an existing contact and update that information rather than creating a duplicate. The system uses email address and then phone number as a primary identifier. So if you have got a list of contacts in your system and someone makes a purchase from you, fills a form in, if the email address matches, they will update that same contact. Toggling this on to allow duplicate contact will mean that that's not the case, that every new entry into your system creates a new contact. So we would usually leave this switched off. That covers everything that is in your business profile settings. This is definitely one of the first things that I would set up as you get started with your GHL system.